Hello, I'm going to show you step by step how to use our semantic analysis um, tool called text tools. You'll navigate to www.text/tools.net and click the members login, and you can save. You can always save this in your bookmarks, just by clicking and dragging and then dropping there. I won't do it because I've already got a lot of bookmarks here. But if this will be a tool that you'll use, so you might want to save it. And I will go ahead and provide you through a more secure way the email and the password to log in. We'll all be logging into the same account. So I'll go ahead and log in. So we're all on the same account. We log in, then we click on Jobs on the left bar, and then click Completed. So Jobs, and then I wonder if there's no way to move it. Okay, so this is just stuck here, but you can see Jobs, and you can see I've clicked on it, and you can click on Completed, and that will bring you to a list of all of the last 500 analysis that we've run. So you're going to find your particular article. Now I'm writing the article Alzheimer's Care, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this analysis tool. Sorry, click on the analysis link in the right column. So let me just follow my steps again. Click Completed, and I found the main keyword associated with my article, and I click the analysis hyperlink on the right of the column. Now I'm going to inspect the graph. So this next note is pretty important. If there are a lot of high weight words, which means words that have a weight of over 4, view the first 3 results in the search engine results page and follow that format. If there are a few words with weight over 4, use the content series template and the article outline information to create your article. Now, even if there are a lot of words and you follow that format of the first 3 results in the search engine, you don't want to ignore the content series template. So a high weight word is a word that appears on tons of the ranking articles, and it appears lots of times on those articles. So if there are lots of high weight words, that means that articles, most articles will only rank if they have those particular words. And there's probably a particular format that people are looking for when they're searching for that keyword. And so that's what we like. Well, that's what we want to follow. We want to follow what people are looking for. So again, let me look at my results and see how many words are high weight words. So I'm going to click on this, and these are my results. So I can see that in my case I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with really high weight words. So this may be a case. 6 is quite a few, but it's not 15 or 20. So I'll probably still go ahead and look at those first 3 ranking articles to see what they've got going on, but I'm not going to necessarily follow their pattern strictly. I'm going to go ahead and search for that keyword, Alzheimer's Care. And when you're searching for a keyword, you'll want to not just open a new tab like I've done there, but you'll want to go incognito in a new incognito window. And this removes a lot more of the personalized results that Google will give you. So you can see what the generic search page looks like. Alright, I can see that's the ad. I'll skip down to the first organic result. And I'll open up the first three. If you middle click, it'll just open them up. So that is, wow, all of the first three are all on Alzheimer's.org. We'll go ahead and open up the first Alzheimer's.org one and then these next two and see what plug pull I'm looking for. So I can, I'm going to tell this is a landing page to look for more topics. Now that might be something interesting to try and create. But it may not be feasible for this current article. I'm going to look at the second one here. This one is from the Mayo Clinic, and it is it's by Mayo Clinic staff, Alzheimer's and dementia care tips for daily tasks. So this is a tips article, a little bit of a how-to, and it's a fairly short article, and it's just several small tips. Reduce frustrations, be flexible, focus on individualized care. Okay, so just an article with a few tips. All right, I'm going to look at this third one. We've got Alzheimer's disease and related dementias. So this is another landing page with links to separate pages and separate articles. So this is a whole. This is linking to all sorts of other articles, and we don't have that many other articles yet, particularly dealing with Alzheimer's. So this wouldn't necessarily be a style that we could replicate at the moment. So if anything, I'll use inspiration from this article, the one that just has kind of question and answer or tips for an Alzheimer's caregiver, and I might use this as a little bit of the structure of my article. Great. Let me go back to our steps to semantic analysis. So there were several high weight words, so I went ahead and viewed the first two results, and I'm going to try and follow their format. And if there aren't a lot of words, just use the content series template and your article outline to create your article, and you don't really need to be that concerned. Now for the last step is be sure to include all words over a weight 4 that make sense in context, and also review the rest of the 100 words found on the first page. I'm actually going to put, this makes more sense, the first 100 words. So they are found on the first page. Now 100 sounds like a lot, but if you go ahead and look at this, there are all of them right there. So you can just take 1 or 2 minutes and look at all the words, and you don't have to include all of them, but you can use this right as you start thinking about your article to give you ideas. Oh hey, it might be useful to talk about ways of helping an Alzheimer's caregiver, or programs, changes, planning for Alzheimer's caregivers. So these will just give you really good ideas, and try to include at least half of these. And any words over weight 4, make sure to use those. There is one exception to that. If th these words also include any words that are not necessarily in the article, but that are just appear in the web page, such as, I'm sure we'll find search in here somewhere, and that is, here it is, search. That's not something you need to include in your article, because that's going to be at the top of the web page. There's also usually contact, which is, at the footer of the web page. There it is, contact. Although you can include it. Resources may also be in a header, or as something in the header. So privacy, you can always include it, but it's probably it appears in the footer, and so that's not something you need to worry about as you're writing the article. You don't have to. You're not in charge of the writing of making the headers and footers. Just your article. And so yeah, I hope my hope is that this is a helpful tool for you, and not extra work for you to have to do. This will these are going to help us produce content that people are looking for and that will rank on Google. So I'm really excited to see what you're all able to do with this.